Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, this is it, guys. The squad. Look at the squad. We are ready for this. Oh, I'm so ready, dude. I am so ready. Let's go. Let's go. Screw all of that crap. We don't need it. We are here. My throne room. Where the fuck are you, dude? I'm gonna rip you a new one.
My spring. Greetings, eldest. Do you hear the distant thunder? The time has come. The time to settle everything once and for all.
Words, words. How little value we attach to them, and how much they truly mean. But I've grown tired of words and prophecies. I will no longer predict chaos and death. Instead, I will show them to you, myself.
Oh yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
What for Gorum?
Oh! Okay, Valerie. Activate your rage. You first. Be our tank. Be our shield.
Stay behind me.
Now everyone else. Activate the air. Kill those guys. Kill the minions. Kill the fools. Whoa, baby. Woo. Call the devil. Get these guys closer. Okay, I want them closer. Okay, activate the Destiny display. Activate this. Oh, get fucked!
You don't seem to like my curses! Maybe you like my curses better?
This would hurt. Didn't even break a sweat.
You can count on me. I won't let you down. Here, running won't help you. Mega strike is one.
Dark.
This is for you.
Get fucked, bitch! Come on.
The time for laughter.
You still don't have enough?
Hunt in chaos.
Can't move! Oh my god! Oh no, it's the wild hunt! She's paralyzed! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Shit. I can remove... Wait, I can... Holy shit! Oh my god, this is insane! What the fuck? Okay. I need to stay in the back. I need to stay near the entrance. Because they spawn in my face, basically. Which is something I cannot allow to happen.
Depend on me.
Okay.
How may I help?
I won't let you down.
Okay, I'm gonna save the bigger stuff for later. No, this is pretty fun. This is actually pretty fun. This is fun. Like an intense, super final battle that's like difficult. That's fun. What's not fun is like, I don't know, like fighting a million wild hunts for like the millionth fucking time. I mean, they are also a part of this fight, yeah, but you know.
Give the order.
Oh yes, the time has come. The time of fate and curses.
Shut up! Fight me.
Glad you dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna have them come towards me. Wait a second. What is that spell? Did he just debuff my entire... He has a party-wide dispel of all my buffs. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that is bullshit. Now that is bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Okay. I need to...
This should do it.
Yeah, I need to do... I need to reapply the stuff. If I don't, I won't be able to move. Dude, this is bullshit. This is actual bullshit. Oh shit. Okay, I have only 4. Well, I need to have it on the tank. He keeps recasting it. He keeps recasting it. How am I supposed to win this? The only one who will be able to move is Amiri. Oh man.
To like my curses. Maybe you like my jokes better?
Maybe he doesn't use it in this form? Maybe I have to cast Freedom of Movement in the second phase. This is insane, man. Yeah, he removed every single buff. That's so dumb. Holy shit.
Stay behind me. Let us strike as one.
Wait, how is she? Oh, negative level 2? Oh. Oh. Oh, blindness too? Oh. What? So he removes all of my buffs pretty much instantly.
No mistakes.
And there's nothing I can really do about it.
Be on guard.
Here.
That is pretty bullshit, guys. That's pretty bullshit, I have to say. The only chance I have, really, is to kill him so quickly that he cannot do that to me. And that might not even be possible. That might not even be possible, I have no idea.
Ready and willing.
That's just, dude, that's insane. That's honestly insane. Oh. Dude, I need to beat this guy. I came all this way. I played so many hours. Oh, I have to beat him. Guys, we have to beat this motherfucker.
Words.
Oh, yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
Rush him down, immediately. Don't let him cast it. Nice.
You don't seem to like my curses! Maybe you like my jokes better?
Yeah, but now the problem is that he kind of disappears. We don't know which one is the real one. Oh man, on top of that, now he's attacking.
This is for you!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Why can I not target him? That's so weird. I mean, at least, okay. The key is to destroy his first phase as quickly as possible, so he cannot dispel me. The problem is, in the second phase, he has some instant death bullshit. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god. Need to heal here.
This should do it.
I kind of want to pull back actually, because everyone will spawn soon. To like last a last round of really quick healing here.
At edge.
More volcanic storm. I'll do this. So when the other guys spawn, I want him to immediately get hurt. Okay, so Emiri is still big. That's good. Everyone is still buffed. Everyone still has freedom of movement. Alright. It's time, guys. Prepare. Activate your final forms. Call upon the angel's power. This is it. You've got to be kidding me, dude. These fucking instant death bullshit. Instant death bullshit. Holy shit, can you just fucking kill him? Kill him. No! Run. Don't get instant death bullshitted. I'm gonna do another round of haste. No!
At an end.
Oh, he didn't die? He didn't die, okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's engage. Let's engage for the final fight. Let's go.
The time for laughter has passed. It's the hour of hunting and chaos.
Can you quick save here? You cannot quick save. Okay. I thought so. Okay. We have the Lantern King and we have a bullshit wild hunt crappy assholes squadron. That's what I call them. You use all the fire you have, guys. Use all the fire you have.
You forced my hand.
Kill this guy. Kill this guy as quickly as possible. Put back on cleave. What the? Dude. Oh. It's so stupid that when your character dies, it's just game over. Because I could easily res him with Raise Dead. I could easily res him. Oh. God damn it, dude. At least I kind of have a strat now. Oh man, this is tough! I just need to hope for the utmost luck in my rolls. It's the only thing I can do, pretty much.
Oh yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
Shut up.
Tear them apart!
Consumed, provoked.
You don't seem to like my curses! Maybe you like them jokes better? They go down!
You forced my hand.
Okay.
The time for laughter has passed. It's the hour of hunting and chaos.
I'll fight if I have to.
Most powerful magic. Kill them all. You pull back, dude.
Cannot hide from me.
Let us run one.
Oh my god.
You can't stop me.
Attack the Lantern King. Everyone except Valerie.
Do not falter. Hey, can someone help me?
No, no one can help you.
Onward.
Man, I'm doing so much damage, but it's not enough. Come on. Kill this guy.
Grant me strength. Left yourself exposed. I'll try to make this swift.
Huh? What? Fucking AI.
Stay behind me. Let us strike as one. Do not falter. Onward.
Kill this guy! Kill him! Okay. As soon as the Horned Hunter's body disappears in the fire, the destroyed throne room is flooded with light. The Lantern King, in his true blazing form, appears in the middle of the room. His furious mask is ringed by fire. The games have ended. Time freezes like resin, trapping you and the elders in amber light, and this light grows brighter. The rays pass through you, pierce you, ruthlessly bearing your most intimate secrets, fears and desires. Something inside of you resonates with the light of the eldest. Your curse. It is like the splinter of an arrow that remains in the wound, a slow weapon crawling toward your heart. As soon as the rays touch it, it begins to heat up and then burns with intolerable pain. The Lantern King...
Time for masks is over. You risk challenging an eldest, and I accept the challenge. You will fight not a mere embodiment, but my true essence. This is my essence. I don't need magic or servile monsters to destroy you. Words are enough. Yes, words. I once told you, words spoken in the right time and place possess the power of the storm. You lightheartedly answer that you know what your power and essence are. In the desire to help people whose grief touches you. I remember your answer. The world remembers it too. Your answer, your heart, your essence. Now, cursed King, I'm taking this part of your soul, as I took away Nerissa's ability to love. What you called your essence is yours no more.
The words of the eldest fly towards you like an arrow, ready to give new force to the curse that already torments you. You have but an instant to reply. My heart has always belonged to the people and it always will. Nothing can ever change that. Love. And why do you imagine I told you the truth back then, eldest of mischief and lies? Perhaps you are the one who was fooled. One who can be fooled so easily has no power over words. Yo, that's rude as fuck, I like it. Your words are nothing more than wind. Let them fly away. Yeah, I like this one, dude. Oh shit, we need to roll an 8. Are you... Dude, the grand finale is based on my roll? On a stupid roll of dice? Valerie, please, please, please. Yes! Oh. Oh. A wave of pain comes crashing down upon you, but recedes quickly. You cannot tell whether you were protected by your words or something more. The essence of your soul. But the attack of the eldest was parried.
Let us continue. We both...
There's more?
Well, what do you want? A meager patch of land, a few thousand souls? My dominion is chaos and magic, madness and deceit. Your power is nothing compared to mine. And that is why you are helpless before me. You will take my every blow as a divine punishment, as something imminent.
Guys, you know what sentence could immediately win the battle? If we told him, no, you. That would be so funny. You love to wreak havoc and play evil pranks, while I care about nothing more than the good of my people, and I know my way is right. I get the power from the endless loyalty of my subjects. Can you make a similar boast? My kingdom is strong with its warriors, so it can always protect itself. And that means I can too, even if I were facing a deity. I might not be a deity, but my kingdom is rich and prosperous, and so is my power. You talk about yourself so much, but do you have friends or allies, eldest? I always have someone to lean on, which is why I and my lad will survive any hardship. Don't threaten me, self-proclaimed deity. My kingdom is a true stronghold of faith, and from it I gather my strength. Okay, and here are the checks. I know enough about divinity to say that you are no deity. Don't try to scare me. You don't possess that sort of power. Ooh, we need to roll a 13 for this. And the 15 for this. Oh no. Shit. I know enough about magic and sorcery, so don't try to threaten me. All you are is the most treacherous monster I've ever had the chance to defeat. Let's try this, but I don't think I'm gonna do this. Dude, I need a 13. Yep, failed. Fuck, the curse burns inside you, nearly unbearable.
I'm curious what you think of me, cursed king. Do you see me as a villain or a simple joker? In truth, well, never be able to conceive of the truth. Being an eldest means being one of the many strings that hold the world in place. Being an eldest means being such a vast and self-sufficient value that one's equals become strangers and one's inferiors are entirely insignificant. I am an eldest. Laughter, guile, transformation, that's what I am. Being what I am, I will let you feel a modicum of my loneliness. I will take away your pillar of strength.
No, your mom. No. Having lost all support, you face the deity alone. Silence hangs heavy over the ruined throne room. I won't allow such evil to happen, and being what I am, I will retrieve what's been taken from me. Items lost bite? The blinding light flashes away, frightened like a living creature. The blistering metal of the curse cools. It still hurts, but the pain is no longer unbearable. You stand before the eldest, as before a blazing living star, and he looks at you as if he's seeing you for the first time.
Good. You can play with words. Let us see if you can withstand the heat of my fire.
To victory!
This should do it.
Hold back, hold back.
Stay behind me! Let us fight as one!
What the fuck is happening? Whew. It's casting fire shit. We need fire resistance. Did I do it? Few have had the chance to see a star die. Spots of cold, lifeless darkness cover the fiery form of the Lantern King, growing, devouring, and with a dull moan, settling onto the ground in a cloud of cold black dust. Oh no, he's still alive! But a moment later, right where the eldest crown lay burning, another shining image is born. It grows glowing, turning into a familiar silhouette wearing a crown.
Defeat. What a refreshing feeling. I don't remember sensing it for a dozen millennia. But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know a good ending. Elegant and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. Impressive, it grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald. Eternal, powerful, equally glorified both in the first world and in Galarian.
Fuck you,
His
no.
kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion. A beautiful ending, isn't it? And this legend is yours for the asking.
This is not your hour, eldest. You've tormented us enough for your cruel entertainment.
That's right, you tell him, Narissa.
You seem so confident, Narissa. I'm intrigued. But what is it that you and your chosen are planning to do with an immortal deity? What power do you have that I do not?
Oh, this is it. This is it. Narissa, it's time. Do just as we planned.
Look into the eyes of your lost image, Lantern King. Look at what you once were, and listen to my words. You made me your puppet, but I have won my freedom. You stole the essence of my soul, but now it is returned. You cursed me, but I do not accept this curse. I reject the path you cut for me. I will not be what you would make me. I fear no punishment. I will not bow, and I will not turn back. I do not seek your forgiveness.
Narissa stops, and with her last word, incredible ice-cold silence fall upon the ravaged throne room. All sounds die, the air leaves your chest without a whisper, and even your heart beats quiet. Yet in the silence, something lifts and flashes swiftly. The echo of Narissa's words. The echo of her desire to live, to love, and atone for what she has done. The echo rolls farther and farther from you, like a wave, catching up to the fragments of the cursed cup, sweeping away the shadows of the dead kingdoms. You cannot see it, but with all of your being, you feel the moment when that echo reaches the farthest boundaries of the kingdom, stops, and then rushes back. The Lantern King senses the threat, but now it's beyond his power to change anything. He is the focus of the coming wave, and as it strikes, the silence cracks, exploding in 1,000 moans and sighs. The dust of destroyed kingdoms, the grief of dead souls, thousands of years of pointless destruction, a hopeless search for what was lost. In a heartbeat, all crashing down upon the eldest, impaling his very being and tearing off his final mask. Damn. And for this brief moment you look into the abyss that hides behind the name Lantern King. And what is there? Light, laughter, bolts of lightning, or thoughts of an ancient mind mighty and strange? You haven't the time to comprehend all you see, but you know one thing for sure. The Lantern King is cursed. The Lantern King is mortal. The punishment he heaped upon Narissa has returned to him, and taken his precious immortality. It is your turn to speak. Get fucked. Get fucked. I wish I could type that in. You will not bring your evil here, eldest. I will fight you for an eternity if I must. To protect what I cherish. You shall not pass!
An eternity is
This is all the Lantern King is able to say. You feel a heavy burden, invisible and ominous, lift from your shoulders and dash towards your enemy. An enemy who is now, after Narissa's words, mortal and vulnerable. Your curse falls upon the eldest like a gravestone. The power that was tearing your soul apart, along with the kingdom, now devours him. And faster than one could imagine, the light flashes out, the power fades. A moment later, all you see is a fiery crown, tumbling to the ground and shattering with a piercing clink. And with his final sound, the ground around you begins to tremble. Narissa rushes towards you and clenches your hand. There is no fear in the nymph's eyes, just hope and tenderness. She is the first to realize what's happening. The city and the kingdom are returning to Galarian.
That's how the story ended. The Lantern King vanished without a trace, and we never heard from him again. Nyrissa helped return the kingdom to Golarion and followed her beloved there. After celebrating the victory with great fanfare, everyone began work on restoration efforts. Nyrissa helped the king in every way possible, and she quickly came to be loved across the country. No one would have thought that this kind nymph was a former villain, so recently guilty of causing all those afflictions.
Yes! Oh my god, dude.
Under the wise leadership of the king, the Stolen Lands became a true country. There was still much to be done, of course, and some of it will need to be finished by our hero's descendants. But there are no longer cut curses on every corner, and the peasants aren't afraid some new self-proclaimed chief will show up and strong-arm himself into power. The Stolen Lands are called the Land of Popular Rule, for in these lands, common people feel fully in control of their fates. Unfortunately, the total absence of authority allowed one of the richest regions in the kingdom to proclaim itself an independent republic, and retrieving those territories came at a rather high price for the king. Just half a year after the war with the First World, Gault moved its troops to the southern border of the kingdom. Their attack was rebuffed. The enemy state's infantry could do little against soldiers who were skilled with their swords and knew the military arts better than the alphabet. Since then, Gault hasn't risked crossing any borders again, fearing cruel retaliation for further insolence. The king's subjects praise his generosity, while citizens of neighboring lands groan from crippling taxes. Citizens of the Stolen Lands have it pretty good. Truth be told, the treasury isn't always capable of paying the royal bill.
That's a lie.
And the throne room's adornments are clearly decaying. But sometimes you have to buy the people's love. Literally. The feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, never sparked the fires of civil war. Through great effort, our king managed to bring both parties to the negotiating table. While Rostland didn't gain its independence, it did receive wide autonomy rights. Our relationships with both House Sertova and the Sword Lords are respectful, but they've become lukewarm. Because of us, neither side got everything they wanted. Casil Aldori settled in our capital, though he left politics to teach dueling. The Tiger Lords never fully recovered from the damage Armont did to the tribe. Lacking a strong leader and torn by infighting, the barbarians sank into a short but fierce internal war. Their lands were quickly appropriated by neighboring tribes, and the Tiger Lords were scattered across Numeria and the River Kingdoms. Little more than pitiful remnants of once great tribe.
Who cares?
Pitax almost returned to its former state. A joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them. Soon, Pitax became almost like a second capital in the kingdom, a thriving city through which rivers of money from across the region ran. Unfortunately, we get much less of this money than we would like. Governor Lyachenza turned out to be helpless against widespread embezzlement.
Shit, I should have taken the other one then.
Maestro Bellavara gave the Academy of the Arts a second wind. Throwing out mediocre students and sycophants, she gathered within its walls talented visionaries, rebels, and freethinkers. Those whose gifts felt cramped within the walls of more respectable institutions. She managed to do what Iravetti never could, namely, make the Academy truly famous, albeit scandalously so. And so what if, instead of odes to the king, the Academy releases sneering pamphlets and revolutionary leaflets? It only helps his reputation as a true patron of the arts.
That's cool.
The dangerous man-eating trolls disappeared entirely from the forests and swamps of the Stolen Lands. Kobolds, though, being sneaky and clever, are still sometimes met by travelers and hunters who wander off the beaten track. Some even say the short reptiles still praise the great King Tartuk, but no one knows for certain. As soon as anyone approaches the kobolds, they forget their military honor and turn tail. Bartholomew Delgado still serves the king
Oh god,
loyally.
this fucking idiot.
From time to time, he orders peculiar mechanisms and substances from all corners of the world. After receiving them, he spends a few days bragging about some great discovery he's about to make, then ends up gloomy for a few months. Then he receives another package, and the process repeats itself. At night, chilling screams are often heard from his laboratory.
Okay.
After enduring so many storms and troubles, Varnhold eventually turned into a real city. Daring settlers decided to conquer the vast, wild expanses of Dunsword, and despite all odds, they succeeded. The modest colony that almost vanished at the hands of an ancient lich turned everything around to become a thriving city with lively river trading. Agay, the Spriggan leader, learned a valuable lesson after surviving his meeting with the king and even regaining his tribe's home. Don't try to occupy seemingly empty settlements anymore. Instead, the Spriggans settled across Dunsword's wild borderlands and proclaimed it as their domain. Keeping the peace in a situation like that seems like the stuff of dreams, as evidenced by the occasional lost patrols and stolen cattle.
To be quite honest with you, I don't even remember that guy. Not at all.
Peace reigns in the caves beneath the old sycamore. The kobolds and mites continue to explore the depths and learn simple crafts from each other. Rumor has it, the first mite kobold wedding even happened not long ago. That said, settlers still aren't rushing to build new homes in the area. Some kind souls even put up warning signs along the roads. Beware, traveler. Steer clear of the old sycamore. Another inscription soon appeared over the sign, though. No keep going treasure ahead honest. Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief. Kestin Garas took a post as chief of the kingdom's guard. The former heir to a noble family never returned to Brevoy, severing all ties to his kin. However, a few years after the victory over the First World, a girl arrived from Brevoy and soon married Kestin. They say Kestin started smiling a lot more after that.
Cute.
Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick and generously sharing his austere wisdom with anyone who wished to hear it, and some who didn't. Having fulfilled his duty to the ruler, Erastil's priest peacefully departed this world, surrounded by friends and disciples.
Welcome back. Yeah, you missed the whole final battle.
Tisana, Lamashtu's priestess, didn't remain in the king's service for long. One night, she just disappeared from the castle and set off for the kingdom's borders, preaching to anyone who would listen and granting the needy the blessing of the Mother of Monsters. Having participated in Lamashtu's ritual, Olika gave birth to a strong and healthy baby. Sadly, the child grew into an unruly and violent adolescent. Having named a peer at just 10 years of age, the boy escaped to the Gnarl Marches, fleeing the rage of a mob that tore his mother to pieces instead.
Whoa.
No one knows what happened to the lad, but legends of Lamashtu's child, who sometimes kills lost travelers and sometimes leads them to safety, are passed on by word of mouth.
What the fuck?
Area.
Okay. That's kind of weird.
The Fae took a fancy to the kingdom, feeling totally at home here. They often play various pranks, but they never do any serious harm. Falcos and Teresia managed to restore the magic forest. Once freed of the anger of the Scythe Tree, people returned to the abandoned village, and it became a haven of friendship between the Fae and ordinary people.
Oh,
just
cool.
like old times.
That's cool. You caught part of Aldia, but not the winning run? I mean, Aldia was a one-shot, just like any other Dark Souls boss. Dark Souls final final boss, I should say.
The lizard folk of the Longtail
So you didn't miss
tribe
much.
returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits, and even religion. More and more of the Longtail tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors, but to Erasmus or Gorum. They even began to forget their original language. I hope someone writes down their songs and legends before they all sink into oblivion.
Dude, so far, pretty much everything in the ending was really good. Like, a really good outcome. There's only like very small issues, but it's like, it doesn't matter.
The goblins who put so much effort into preserving the king's lands obviously felt that gave them the right to do whatever they wanted in the kingdom.
Uh-oh.
Travelers are careful to move in groups when they can, and any peasants who spot at least one particularly toothy stranger immediately raise the alarm. For if you see one goblin, there's likely a whole gang.
Oh well, goblins.
The sweet teeth departed on a journey, hoping to see as many wonders as possible of this world and others. They keep sending us news from every corner of the map. Their bright painted wagon, drawn by a bull mastodon, crisscrosses Galarian, somehow appearing in the center of one incredible story after another. Evindra settled down in the Tuskwater and visits the capital often. She became a friend to the people of the kingdom, helping them and teaching them how to treat the lake life with care. Parents allow their children to swim in the Tuskwater at any time, day or night, secure in the knowledge that she'll look out for them.
Oh, that's
After
wow.
Nydisa's curse was lifted, the maimed face of the last defaced sister began healing, little by little. She still keeps her distance from people, but she's always glad to see the king.
Dude, I'm actually surprised how detailed this ending is. Like, they're talking about characters, not Evindra, but they're talking about some characters I don't even remember. That's pretty funny.
After the victory, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a lot of time alone in contemplation. He eventually bid farewell to the king and left his lands. But I suspect the inhabitants of Galarian haven't heard the last of this mysterious traveler, for his own story is hardly finished.
Who the fuck is this guy? We still don't know. Who is this guy? I want to know who this guy is. Is this guy like, I don't know. Is this like the Elminster of Pathfinder or something?
Amiri remained a pariah to her native tribe, but she stayed close friends with Nylak, who ruled the Six Bears wisely and taught them to survive in the unfamiliar plains and cities. The restless barbarian would often travel for long stretches of time, but sooner or later she would always return to her old friends, bragging about new scars and recounting new feats, many of which Nylak immortalized in song.
Amiri, dude, Amiri was really cool. Such a cool character. I know she is one of the, like the set in stone, Pathfinder characters. So, I'm not too surprised that she was like really fun to be with, but yeah, it's pretty cool, dude.
Valerie stayed to serve the king, and to this day she continues to be a muse to many people. Not just bards and admirers, but to warriors as well. Honest and resilient, Valerie is not just famous for her feats in battle, but also for her patience and kindness, which she says the king helped her discover within herself.
What the fuck is that sword? Yeah, it's, I don't know. That's a shitty sword. Okay, Valerie, I don't know. I feel like Valerie was one of the weaker characters, to be honest. She's just like, I don't know. I think for the most part my problem with her is just like, her story was kind of, I don't know, like it didn't touch me at all. Like, she basically started out as like this person who's like, yeah, I don't care about beauty at all. Then she got this stupid scar, and then she suddenly noticed, oh fuck, I'm so ugly. Well, I guess I actually do care about beauty. And then the scar randomly disappeared and she was happy. That was like the backstory. It was like, I don't know. That was really bad.
Aaron became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom.
Now this guy was cool.
Neighbors, even as far as the 5 Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings.
Yeah, this guy was cool. What I liked most about his story was that he started out as this guy who was like... he basically didn't care about life at all. He only wanted to end everything. Because he thought that's what his god wants. But in the end, he actually noticed that, you know, for death, life is just like equally important. And I don't know, he changed his character a lot. So that was pretty cool. That was fun to see.
Jaethal spent
She was awesome, dude.
Court, but she then left to do whatever it was her new goddess required. She must have become a great inquisitor for Pharasma, as no one would know the ways of the undead and Urgathoa's cultists as well as a former undead cultist would. She was also seen in the company of Salim Godafar. It's unlikely the two became friends, being so different from one another, but it's a known fact that they worked together.
Really? Okay. Yeah, she was great. And that was like the one companion quest which ended in a way that I could have never foreseen. Like, I was absolutely sure that I was unable to save her and she got fucked up. She just randomly died, exploded, and she was gone. And I thought she was dead for good. And then they randomly revive her at the very end of the game, and they are like, oh yeah, okay, I'm now a human. I got revived by this other goddess who liked that I don't like the other goddess anymore. She was great, dude.
Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Reg went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there. They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal
Nice! Okay, so she is still with me in the end. That's awesome, dude. Very nice.
Rigangar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him.
What the fuck?
Possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line.
Almost. Almost.
Once the war was over, Tristan kept his promise to Sarenrae. In the middle of celebrating the king's victory, the priest suddenly disappeared in a flash of light, vanishing forever. I hope Sarenrae didn't take the Movonic Deva's memory, so her servant might still remember us and the stolen lands. Or if she did, I hope he was at least able to forget everything about the lands in which he endured so much suffering.
Yeah, dude, it's alright. I can divide stuff by 2. It's alright. I'm surprised though. Great axes are only 2 kilograms. That's not a lot, dude.
After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter. It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child.
Yes!
Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron.
Nice, dude. Good job, Ekin. Hell yeah, baby. Alina got him. Very nice.
Jubilost returned to the life of a traveling explorer, frequently visiting his favorite kingdom. He said so himself. His famous work studying the First World all opened with a dedication to his longtime companion, the king. Another name was also mentioned, 2Z, my guide and inspiration. Admirers would ask Jubilost many times about this mystery lady, but he would only chuckle, pitch his knapsack on his shoulder, and return to storm the vast expanses of the First World once again.
Yeah, he was also one of the characters that had like the most interesting change of character during his story. Like, he started out as like this annoying guy who just kept like, you know, being a smarty pants and know-it-all, and kept telling us how stupid our kingdom is, and like it's all like primitive and stuff. And then the longer he spent time with us and the more the kingdom was developed, in the end he was like so happy to be friends with us all. Yeah, that was really cool too. I liked him a lot.
As for Knock Knock,
Oh, this guy.
apologies, I mean Jester Knock Knock, he continued to be a great source of entertainment for the kingdom, both in and out of the throne room, sometimes even on purpose. His antics in the kingdom had an additional effect. Aside from bringing joy and amusement to the citizens, it also softened the common view of goblins.
Nice.
They even became welcome in the streets of the city, for a time. While he may not have become the hero he envisioned, Knock Knock did find himself and his inner strengths thanks to the king. If you should ever find yourself in the kingdom, be sure to seek him out. He'll gladly regale you with some new tale of adventure, one that will surely make you smile, whether our foolhardy, clumsy, well-intentioned goblin means to or not. Kalika did not remain in our lands for long. She never lost hope of discovering some news of her sister's fate, and the sorrow in her heart drove her to restless journey. One day she left without saying goodbye. No one knows where, taking only the simple things she fled with from Kadira. Many years after, we received news of the sister's fate. As it turned out, Canera was killed by the forefather, and
Obviously.
her soul, after enduring terrible suffering, was used to create a new she-devil. Somewhere on the roads of Galarian, this terrifying creature crossed paths with Kalika, but no one knows how this meeting ended.
How was she not expecting that? She's so stupid. But yeah, dude, DLC characters, didn't care at all about them, pretty much.
Nyrissa and her beloved king live happily together,
Whoa.
setting up the kingdom hand in hand. Their union somehow linked the unruliness of the First World with the order of material plane. Nyrissa managed to bring forth the daring vision for which she had once been cursed, the creation of
Dude,
her
she
dream
totally has the
country.
hots for me. That's actually
Our
so
kingdom
disgusting.
Is now a flourishing land, taking the best of both wild nature and structured civilization. And our capital is an amazing garden city, which visitors from all over Galarian come to see.
Let's go, Dureal. Go where? Go where, my friend? Yeah, Nyrissa, I don't know, like, Nyrissa is... Quite honestly, I felt like the ending part of her... Like, everything after the house at the edge of time, I felt was kind of strange. Like, it almost felt like she didn't really belong. No, let me rephrase that. It almost felt like that her becoming good again after you give her the prior was like actually not really the you know, the actual story, but at the end they decided to randomly put that into the game because they felt like, you know, we need to have like a happy ending or something. It was very strange. It felt kind of off in the end. I'm not sure what happened there exactly, but yeah, that was really weird. I mean, I like this ending, don't get me wrong. I like that we managed to return her to good, gave her the love back, and she actually helped us in the end, and she like regrets everything she's done, but like seriously think about it. She, for thousands of years, destroyed almost 1,000 kingdoms. She must have killed so many people, and then in the end it's just like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I got my love back. Oh, alright, now everything is fine, you know. Yeah, everyone forgives her. It's like, I don't know. It just feels very strange. I don't know. I'm not too sure what to think of that, but, you know, it's alright.
As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I'm still here. inside my creation within the Capitol
Oh
Library.
my god.
I live just like I always dreamed, surrounded by people and books. And not a day goes by without someone turning my pages. My story inspired many others to take up the quill. My readers have written many fierce books, articles, and pamphlets, flinging truth in the faces of tyrants. What more could I dream of? I hope, oh honored reader, that this story offered you some daring ideas. Or at least some entertainment. In any case, it's time to set the final period.
Yeah, we pretty much made everyone happy. Except... Well, actually, no, Lindsay is happy too. It's just... Well, Lindsay is the only one who actually died. We almost managed to save... Yeah, we saved every single companion except Kanera. Because she is stupid and went with her forefather. But yeah, everyone else lived. Except Lindsay. She died, but her soul went into this book. And apparently she's having fun. I don't know, it's... She's just a weirdo, and I guess that's fine. Close. Oh my god, dude. What an ending for Lindsay, dude. I still wonder if you were actually able to save her, to not make her die and go into the book as a soul. Oh man, we fucking did it! 1,000,000 hours of gameplay! Many bugs and glitches! That's Pathfinder Kingmaker. Oh my god, it's finally over! I can't believe it, dude. It's finally over. Don't get me wrong, the game was good. Especially after all of these patches. I think it took them a whole year after the release of the game to actually make this game playable and like truly enjoyable, which, let's just face it, it kind of sucks. Like they should have taken more time to actually fix all that stupid shit in the first place. The game would have done much better if they did that, I think. And but yeah, guys, this game, as I said, now after all the fixes, it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's just... It's very long. So if you plan to play this game, make sure you have a lot of time. I'm not sure quite how much time I spent in total in this game, but it was a lot, and there is still stuff missing. In the end, I still didn't complete everything. I didn't max every kingdom stat. I still had like, I think like 2 or 3 quests were still missing, but it's not too important, so I don't really care too much. And there is still the DLCs. Like everything after the first DLC I didn't even touch. So there's still a lot of fucking stuff to go. Anyways, guys, no, I'm not going to play World of Warcraft Classic. I'm gonna leave that to you, Wesley. I'm sure you can do much better in that game, and you will have much more fun. I don't know. I never cared about World of Warcraft too much. I never played it, so I still won't. Violent Semen Inferno? That sounds really good. I might stream that next. No, guys. The next games will be some horror games. Man of Medan and Blair Witch. They are pretty short, so they should be over quickly. Kind of a nice change after Pathfinder. And, but yeah, guys. Let me say this. To everyone who at least watched a bit of this playthrough, thank you so much. I don't expect anyone to watch all of it. That's actually... If anyone would do that, I don't know. You shouldn't. You should not. But anyway, guys. If you enjoyed this, thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys back to another playthrough. But yeah, for today, I'm totally done. It's 5:30 AM in the morning. I thought this would take me like 1 hour to complete max. In the end, it took me like over 7 hours. That's how crazy this game is, dude. Good game. It's worth playing if you like classic RPGs now after all the patches got released. But yeah, make sure you have a lot of free time for this. Alright guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.